request everyone to sit in meditation for 2 minutes. Cross your legs and give good support to your back and clasp your finger and just close your eyes. Be with your breath. Just observe your natural breath. Slowly come back to your body's awareness. Place your both palms over your eyes for a few seconds. And gently open your eyes in your palm. Thank you so much. So today's chapter is Key to Power. And in this chapter, Rhonda has explained how you can stay positive throughout the day. She has shared certain plenty of I can say things in this chapter where you yourself can take that effort and try to stay in that positivity, because when you and how to stay in positivity just by being in love with whatever you see, whatever you feel, whatever you do. So here she is trying to generate one more power within you, which is the love. Okay, so and through thought only you can you can express your love, or sorry, through your feelings you can express your love. And it should be your own efforts. I mean, situation will come in front of you, a challenging situation will come in front of you, but how you overcome that situation, rather than being getting sulk into that. You only have to take care of your uh, I can say the feeling which you are having. Because as in Gita also says, like, your mind is your friend and even the enemy too. So it's on us how we control our mind. So let's begin the chapter, Key to Power. So these are the keys which will help you to for the power, which will help you a lot in making you more powerful. you know these things will definitely make your visualization or manifestation also powerful. And so yeah, so first quote says, your most precious valued possessions and your greatest powers are invisible and intangible. No one No one can take them. You and you alone can give them. You will receive abundance for your giving. Okay, so these powers are invisible, they are intangible, and only you can possess that, and if you, and no one can take them until you give them, so the everything is within you, that power is within you. And if you give, definitely you will get an abundance of what you're giving. W. Cement Stone. Key, the keys to power are the most powerful ways to harness the force of love and receive the life you are meant to live. Okay, they are so simple and easy, any child can follow them. Each key will unlock an immense power within you. So these powers, which she will be, discussing with us in upcoming topic. So these keys only will help to unlock those power. Without that, you won't be able to open up. So, and they are not so complicated also. It's very easy. It's like a child's play. Even the child can do it. So you remember there was a famous quote by Jesus also. Only a child can enter into the kingdom of God. Why? Because that child is so innocent, and always in joy and happiness. The joy and happiness is, also a very high frequency. Yes, but below the gratitude, but it is also a very good frequency if you are throughout the day, if you are in joy. To use love as the ultimate power in your life, you must love like you have never loved before. Okay, so to use this power of love, you have to love like you have never loved before. Fall in love with life. So main what she's trying to say, fall in love with life. So this love should be irrespective of whatever the love, I mean, you must have experienced yourself, when you are in love, with someone, you accept that person unconditionally, irrespective of how they look, what they are wearing. When you love, you just love in any way they are. When they are well groomed, you love them. When they are not so well groomed, then also you love them. So it's that deep love it should be, you should have that unconditional love for your life. So yes, you need to work on it. It's not like few days you will be able to love your life, because of our, till now we have seen so many up downs that 90% of mind is filled with those, um, I can say that negative thoughts only. But till now, definitely with by following Rhonda's practices, what she has been sharing, that always focus on the positive aspect of your life, or whatever the day, whatever positive has happened, speak about that. Whatever you love, speak more about that. If you love to cook, speak about that. If you love to dress, just speak about that. Oh, yesterday I wore this beautiful sari, or I love that color of that dress, or I did my makeup this way. So talk about that, rather than, oh, I met with this, that, and talking negative. Let's talk about what we love, what we love to do throughout the day. you know uh, Many house, I mean, when you're at home, definitely there are the tasks which you won't enjoy, but start creating love for that. you know when you are very mindful, you start loving that activity. Whatever, even simple activity of chopping the vegetable also will be, a loveful act for you. You're giving love to that vegetable, and then just chopping it. It's like such a nice act. You're cleaning it nicely and then just chopping it. And but yes, you need to be doing it with your own time and space. If there is a pressure, then the love doesn't come out so easily. But yes, you have to keep on working. Only you can work on that aspect. So here the Rhonda is saying, fall in love with your life. Okay, let's see how. However much you have loved in your life, double that feeling. Multiply that feeling by 10 times, multiply it by 100 times, 1,000 times, and 1,000,000 times, because that is the level of love you are capable of feeling. So we can feel deepest feeling of love too. you know. There is no limit, no ceiling to the amount of love you can feel, and it is all inside you. It is not at all outside of you. So you only have to generate that. You are made up of love. It is the very substance and nature of you, life and the universe, and you can love for more than you ever loved before, and far more than you have imagined. When you fall in love with life, every limitation disappears. You break the limitations on money, health, happiness, and the limit of joy in your relationship. So when you fall in love with your life, really whatever comes, you start loving it. You know, maybe the ups and downs, you start loving it. So this is what she's trying to say. When you fall in love with life, you have no resistance, and whatever you love appears in your life almost instantaneously. Your presence will be felt when you walk into a room. Opportunities will pour into your life, and your slightest touch will dissolve negativity. You will feel better than you thought it was possible to feel. You will be filled with unlimited energy, excitement, and unquenchable zest for life. You will feel as light as feather and like you are floating on air, and everything you love will just seem to fall at your feet. Fall in love with life, unleash the power within you, and you will become unlimited, invincible, and invincible. So, yes, falling in life. So let's start with the simple things, like just whatever, as I said, when you are in love with someone, you accept them unconditionally. The same way, when you love your life, you accept the life unconditionally, the way it is coming to you. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love. Look like that. It lights the whole sky. So, Hafiz, by Hafiz. So yeah, over here they have just given the example that sun, he loves us so unconditionally that it never says that you owe me, you know, to the earth. It is spreading its light to everyone. So that kind of unconditional love we have to fall in for our life too, you know. So how you fall in love with life. So here Rhonda is explaining you how to fall in love with your life. So this is more of spiritual kind of thing, I feel. So because when you start loving your life, it's like you are just overcoming your hurdles also, definitely by loving your life, you will attract more abundance of all good things in your life. Okay, so let's see how to fall in love with life. The same way you fall in love with another person, you adore everything about them. You fall in love with another person by seeing only love, hearing only love, speaking only love, and by feeling love with all your heart. And that is exactly how you use the ultimate power of love to fall in love with life. So when you are in love with another person, you just admire everything about that, the way the person is speaking, the way the person is eating, the way the person is uh, you know um, talking. So there is no, you can say, you cannot find any negative point in that when you love unconditionally to someone. So this is that kind of love we have to start doing with our life too, because it is very important. This will generate so this is also an important key to the power, to attract more power in your life. Okay, loving your life. So just write it down in your notes also. Let's see how to do it. Whatever you're doing, whatever you are in your day, look for the things you love. Okay, you can look for the technology and inventions you love, look for buildings you love, cars and roads you love, cafes and restaurants you love, stores you love. Walk down a street or through a store with a intention of finding as many things as you can that you love. Look for things you love about other person. Look for everything you love in nature: birds, trees, flowers, perfumes, and the color of nature. See what you love, hear what you love, speak about what you love. Just mark it down. See what you love, hear what you love, and speak about what you love. So if I love perfume, just go into the store and just start smelling those perfumes, and just give the gratitude and love for it. I love you. Many people, they love technology, they love to see new gadgets, so just they can walk down into the store and just see and give their love, just say wow, experience it, feel it. So this is how you start giving love. If you like buildings, the structures, just go out and move in that, walk into that street or area and just keep on looking at things, the structure around it, and just give your love to it. The more love you will give, you will definitely receive it in the same, in many fold. If you love nature, go out into the nature, spend some time in the park. you know knowing that you have working with knowing that you have working with you a force which never yet has failed in anything it has undertaken. You can go ahead in the confident knowledge that it will not fail you in case either. So yes, definitely there's a divine power which is always working with you, and it never fails. It can never fail, you know. So just be confident. Think about what you love. Okay, talk about what you love and do what you love to do, because when you are doing all of these things, you are feeling love. So today I was making chole, so the aroma of that chole was so amazing. When I was making that chole, I was just giving it love. I was just saying, wow, what a delicious lunch I'm going to have with my family. So this is how you express your love. I mean, I can't go out sometimes. So whatever I'm doing, I'm just expressing my love. Wow, let me make this rice. Let me wash it nicely. So this is how you feel that grains, washing them nicely, giving love to it. That you are, I'm so grateful that you are becoming, that I'm glad that I'm having such kind of grains to, for that, so that I can have as a meal also, satisfy my hunger. If you love cooking, you can do that. If you love eating food, eat without guilt. Even though if it is junk, just give love to it, that whatever the bite I'm taking from that junk, not junk, but I won't say it as a junk, but if you're eating puri bhaji or pizza, so just enjoy it, that each bite of it is going and making my body more slimmer, more healthy, more nutritious, because it's all about placebo effect. Really, it's all about placebo effect in your body. So what kind of mind frame you're putting it into your body is important. So for that same thing, you can be negative and eat, or for that same thing, you can be more positive, give more love, and then eat. So this is how you can do it. Rather than just speaking negative about it, let's say positive and accept it. Give your love. you know Talk about the things you love about your home, your family, your spouse, and children. So we have, till now we have done plenty of complaints. Now let's talk about what you love about them. The way your children, they manage their things, the way they do their homework, or whatever they are doing their, even simple thing, let's enhance that they are doing it so well. Even their it can be like just managing their books very well on the table. Love that. you know so give more focus on the things which they are doing it well, because the where the focus goes, the energy flows. So that will also enhance, will start to become enhance in their life also. So even if your spouse is able to spend few minutes, just love that period. Oh, today he was able to spend so much time with me. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful, divine. So let's talk about that rather than complaining it. Maybe he might be having some other commitments. So this is how we have to, our mind will, because of our upbringing, or due to our conditioning, the mind will again go on off track. We have to pull it back and bring it on the track. Okay, so talk about the things you love about your friends. Definitely your friends might be having, if they are traveling somewhere, just appreciate that, where they stay. If the location is good, just appreciate that. Whatever the good they have in them, appreciate that. Talk about that. Talk about more about that. Talk more about that, sorry. Tell them what you love about them. and talk about the things you touch, smell, and taste that you love. Tell the law of attraction what you love every day by signaling out the things you love and feeling them. Just think about how much love you can give in one day by feeling the things you love. So, yes, the feeling is more important. You have to feel it and then express that love. When you walk down the street, look for the things you love in other people. When you when you look in stores, look for the things you love. Say, I love that outfit. So here she is saying, how the love you can express it. You can say how, you can say, I love that outfit. I love those shoes. So express it. Always ask or always say, I love the color of that person's eye. I love that person's hair. So you're giving the signal to the universe that you love that along with your feeling, mind you. Okay. Yeah, I love that person's hair. I love that person's smile. I love those cosmetics. I love that smell. I love this store. I love that lamp. So talk more about that. I love that couch, the rugs, sound equipment, goat, gloves, tie, hat, and jewelry. I love the smell of summer. I love the trees in fall. I love the flowers in spring. I love that color. I love the street. I love the city. So just mark it down, guys, because this paragraph is giving you plenty of hint that how you can express your love, okay, and how you can give signal to the universe that you love these things. So when you along with your feeling, definitely, and you will attract more of these things in your life. Sometimes a simple book will also like I mean, if I'll just touch this book, so I love the print of this book so much. This whatever the symbol or the stamp which they have done, it's like amazing it is. So you're expressing that love, you know. So it doesn't need to be a very big thing. Whatever you touch, you see, just give love to it and give signal to the universe too. Look for the things you love in situations, events, and circumstances and feel those things. I love getting phone calls like that. I love getting emails like that. I love hearing good news like that. I love the song. I love seeing people happy. I love laughing with other people. I love driving to work, listening to music. I love being able to relax on train or the bus. I love the festivals in my city. I love celebrations. I love life. Look for the things you love in every aspect that life lights up, sorry, every subject that lights up your heart, and feel the deepest love you can. So these are the small, small things uh, to be felt from your heart. If you're not feeling good and you want to change the way you feel, or if you want to lift good feelings higher, then take a minute or two, or go through a mental list of everything you love and adore. You can do it while getting dressed in a morning, walking, driving, or traveling anywhere. It's such a simple thing to do, but the effect in your life will be amazing. So yes, it may happen that sometimes we are not feeling so good. So in order to lift your feeling to a higher level, I hope you all remember the mood shifters which we spoke about. Keep them handy, that if you are not feeling good, then just go through the list of mood shifter which you love, because sometimes it doesn't click also in those situations. So it's better to jot down and keep it somewhere, that these are my mood shifters. So you can if you enjoy eating, you can go out and eat and come. If you enjoy being in nature, then go out, walk in the nature, observe the trees around you, observe the sound of the birds. So these are the mood shifters which really helps you. Some people, they enjoy window shopping or the shopping, they can go for that. uh, or listening to comedy channels, sorry, serials, or listening to any spiritual talk. So these are the mood shifters which really helps a lot. Or talking to your best friend, it can be anything. So be you should always keep handy such mood shifters. Make a make a written list of everything you love. which I urge you to do every month in the beginning. So here she is saying that starting off every month, make a list of things you love, like the mood shifters. So because every month the you won't have the same kind of mood shifters, again and again. Maybe you're now bored of the of something, and now you want something else as a mood shifter. So you can keep on upgrading that mood shifters. So she is suggesting like every month you can make that list of things which you love. And then at least every 3 months, include the places you love, the cities, the countries, the people you love, colors you love, styles you love, qualities in the people you love, companies you love, service you love, sports you love, athletes you love, music you love, animals you love, flowers, plants, and trees you love. List all the material things you love from all the different types of clothes you love, home, furniture, books, magazine, newspaper, cars, appliances, to all the different fruits you love. Think about the things Think about the things you love to do and list them all, such as dancing, playing a sports, going to galleries, concerts, parties, shopping. List the movies you love, vacations, and restaurants you love. So these are the things which she has listed down as an example of mood shifters. Sometimes if you don't want to buy but just want to visit this nearby mall and just go through it, whatever the new things have come over there. So just those are also a good mood shifter, where you just go and just see whatever is the latest technology or whatever is the latest furniture has come into the market. So these are the things, it helps you to uplift and give love to it. So when one has uh, when one has once fully entered the realm of love, the world, no matter how imperfect, becomes rich and beautiful. It consists solely of opportunities for love. So when you continuously always try to be in that 24 hours in that joyful state or that loveful state, you enter to this realm of love. So when you enter into this realm of love, then you are like rich, and start seeing richness and beauty in everything, you know and definitely you are open to plenty of opportunities for love. Your job is to love as much as possible every day. Okay, if you can just love and adore everything you possibly can today, look for and feel the things you love and turn away from the things you don't love. Really, it's on it you only will have to take that effort of moving away from the things which you don't love. Turn away from the things you don't love. Your tomorrow will overflow with the untold happiness of everything you want and love. So love is the master key that opens the gate of happiness. Definitely, you must have seen in the feeling chart where the love was the highest. Love is the very highest frequency, guys. Okay, the top highest frequency, which if you see that frequency chart, where the love was the highest, and before that was the gratitude. So when you start loving things around you, definitely you are entering into the highest realm. Love is being alert. Yeah, definitely. For noticing the love, you have to be alert. You can't be like always in that lost somewhere. No, it's not, it won't work actually. So let's see how what it is all about. You have to be alert to feel the love of everything around you. You have to be aware of everything that's around you to love. Otherwise, you will miss things. You have to be alert to see the things that you love. You have to be alert to hear the sounds that you love. You have to be alert to catch the beautiful smells of flower as you walk past them. You have to be alert to really taste the food you are eating and feel the fullness of the flavor. If you're walking down the street, listening to the thoughts in your head, you miss it all. And that is what happens to people a lot of time. They hypnotize themselves by listening to the thoughts in their head, and so they are in a kind of trance and they are not aware of anything around them. Yeah, it happens many of the time, like when we are walking around the street or going somewhere or even eating, we are never in the moment. We are always lost in our thoughts majority of the time. So by being not in the moment, you're missing a lot. When I'm in the moment, I will enjoy what I'm doing currently. Okay, if I'm eating my food, I'll be just focused on eating my food so that I can enjoy the taste of that food. Okay, if I'm painting, I'll just be focusing on the color or the way my brush is moving, what I have to draw. So this is how you have to be in that moment in order to feel that love. If you're not in that moment, you won't be able to feel anything. Everything will be like a dead thing for you. So you have to be alert to feel that love around you. Have you ever been walking down the street and suddenly a good friend yelled out your name and you were startled because you hadn't seen him? Or maybe you saw a friend and had a call out her name a couple of times and suddenly she jumped with a start when she saw you. Your calling her name woke her up because she was not aware of being on street, but was lost in trance, listening to the thoughts in her head. Have you ever been in a car traveling and suddenly you look around and realize you were close to the your destination and you didn't remember traveling a big part of that distance? You had hypnotized yourself by listening to your thoughts and you were lost in trance. Many of before coming into meditation, even I was like this only, always lost in my thoughts. The good news is that the more you give love, the more alert and aware you will become. Love brings complete alertness as you make a concise conscientious efforts to notice as many things around you that you love as you can each day. You will become more aware and alert. Yes, by for the in order to use this key of love, you have to be more alert so that you're aware what are the things around, and so that you can appreciate, you can give your love to them. So this calls you for being more alert. How to keep your mind focused on love? Clarity of mind means clarity of passion too. This is why a great and a clear mind loves identity and sees distinctly what it loves. So clarity of mind is very important, because when your mind is clear, you are able to focus it more clearly. Just one way to stay alert is to trick your mind by asking questions such as what can I see that I love? So yes, in order to wake up your mind, you can always ask the questions in this way, like what can I see that I love? How many things I can see that I love? What else is there that I can love? What can I see that thrills me? What can I see that excites me? What can I see that I'm passionate about? Are there more things that I can see that I love? What can I hear that I can love? And when you ask your mind questions, your mind can't help itself and it gets busy right away to give you the answers. It stops other thoughts immediately so as to come up with the other answers to your questions. So when you start throwing answers to your question, when you start to throw questions to your mind, it will start looking for the answers, and there the irrelevant thought will stop coming, and it will look out for the answers which you're asking for. So this is how you can train your mind. So the secret is to keep asking your mind questions regularly. The more questions you can ask, the more you will be in control of your mind. Your mind will be working with you and doing what you want to do instead of working against you. So this is how you can control your mind, by asking questions that what can I see so that I can love. So ask the questions and it will look out for the answers. So this is how you can control your mind. Your mind will be working with you and doing what you want to do instead of working against you. Sometimes your mind can take off freight a freight train down a mountain without a driver if you don't stay in control of it. You are the driver of your mind, so take charge and keep it busy with your instructions by telling it where you want it to go. Your mind only takes off on its own if you are not telling it what to do. So when you are instructing your mind, it starts to follow you. And when you're not instructing, it takes off. The mind acts like an enemy for those who don't control, as per Bhagavad Gita. So your mind is a powerful and magnificent tool you can use, but you must be in control of it rather than letting it distract you out of control thoughts. You want your mind to help you give love. It doesn't take long to train your mind to focus on love. Once you have, just watch what happens to your life. So this is how you start training. When you are focusing on when you start practicing this, looking for the love, definitely your mind will also start looking out for the things around it. So it will be in control. It will start to look out for the things you love so that you can give your signal to the universe. So what was the first I mean, in previous topic which till now we have discussed was the love. The key to love was to express your love by saying it, I love that, or I love whatever you see or you feel, you hear, just give that love. Okay, the next key is the gratitude, the key of gratitude. So for earlier it was the love and now it is gratitude. So we have already done so much on gratitude. We have done the magic book also. So yes, definitely it is also an excellent key, one of the excellent key which helps you to get more power, which makes you more powerful. Okay, you cannot exercise much power without gratitude because it is the gratitude that keeps you connect with power. Okay, so it keeps you connected with the power, that gratitude. So it is definitely one of the most important keys after the love. I know thousands of people in the worst imaginable situation who have changed their lives completely through gratitude. I know miracles that have taken place in health where there seems to be no hope. Failed kidney keys regenerate, diseased hearts heal, eyesight is restored, tumors disappear, and bones grow and rebuild themselves. I know of broken relationships that have transformed into magnificent ones through gratitude, failed marriages completely restored, strangled, strangled family members reunited, parents transforming, relationships with children and teenagers and and teachers transforming students. I have seen people who were in total poverty become wealthy through gratitude. People turned around failing businesses, and the people who struggle with money all their lives created abundance. Someone even went from living on the street to having a job and a home in a week. I know of people who were in depression who catapult into joyful and fulfilling life through gratitude. People who have suffered from anxiety and every kind of mental illness have restored themselves to a perfect mental health through gratitude. So all these are the changes which Rhonda has seen, and even we have seen with with the tool of the gratitude. Every single savior of the world used gratitude because they all knew that gratitude was one of the highest expressions of love. They knew that when they were grateful and they were living in exact accordance with law, Why do you think Jesus said thank you before he performed every miracle? So it was this tool was being practiced by every genius or every great saint or sage or person, because they knew that gratitude is like it will connect you to the source. Every time you feel grateful, you're giving love. Yes, definitely. When you are grateful, you're showing that love to the divine, that we are truly grateful for whatever we are receiving from him. And whatever you give, you receive. Whether you are giving thanks to a person or feeling grateful for a car, a vacation, a sunset, a gift, a new house, or an exciting event, you are giving love for those things. And you will receive back more joy, more health, more money, more amazing experience, more incredible relationships and opportunities. So, on this journey of gratitude, we always, request students to, to do at least 1 hour gratitude practice by just writing on the book. So when you start writing, initially you don't feel the feeling, but slowly that feeling also develops within you. And it becomes so focused that even though in spite of whatever is happening around, you will start just writing your gratitude in your book, and the focus is very strong. The feeling also keeps on generating, and you feel that wow, you just you don't feel like stopping. You feel like okay, let me just complete it. you know it's such a nice experience. But yes, it needs to be done with a joy, not a pressure. If you're doing writing gratitude with a pressure, then again you are in going into that negative feeling. So when you're doing the gratitude, always do when you're at a joyful or at a satisfaction frequency, then only the result will show up. So uh, usually during certain breakdowns, we don't recommend to do it immediately, the gratitude, because that won't show up the result. Take some time, bring yourself back into satisfaction level, and once you feel good, then you can start writing gratitude. Try it now. Think of something or someone you are grateful for. You could choose a person you love more than anyone else in the world. Focus on that person and think about all the things you love and are grateful for about that person. Then, in your mind or loud, tell that person all those things you love and are grateful for about them, as though they were there with you. Tell them all the reasons you love them. You can recall particular instant or moment by saying, remember the time when dot dot dot. As you are doing it, feel the gratitude being begin to fill your heart and body. So yes, this is one of the magic book practice where she has mentioned this practice of giving gratitude to the person whom you are grateful for. The love you give the love you gave in that simple exercise must and will return to you in the relationship and in your whole life. That is how easy it is to give love through gratitude. So the magic book has various practices. So you can for two practices are compulsory to do out of those magic book, but there are other practices which you can include during that 1 hour gratitude practice which you write. So any exercises from that magic book, you can do it during the gratitude 1 hour practice. The love you gave in that simple exercise, the love you gave in that simple exercise must and will return to you in the relationship and in your whole life. That is how easy it is to give love through gratitude. Albert Albert Einstein was one of the greatest scientists who ever lived. His discoveries completely changed the way we see the universe. And when asked about his monumental achievements, Einstein spoke only of giving thanks to others. One of the most brilliant mind that has ever lived thanked others for what they had given to him 100 times in a day. So he used to give thanks 100 times in a day to those people. That means at least 100 times in a day, Einstein gave love. Okay. Is it any wonder that life revealed so many of its mysteries to Albert Einstein. So definitely he gave so much of love to those people who did inventions or discovery, you know, in the past. Definitely he got the same thing in his life. He did so many discoveries. So this is how the gratitude gives you back, the practice of gratitude. 100 times, 100 times every day, uh, I remind myself that my inner and outer life depends on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measures as I received and I'm still receiving. Albert Einstein. So this was the gratitude which he used to give. Okay, so amazing and inspiring too. So see, such big people, they used to practice, gratitude. That's why if you'll see all the successful people around the world, they have been practicing gratitude some or the other way, in some, not as per the magic book, but there was some kind of gratitude included in their life, you know um, maybe a religious practice way, in the way of religious practice also, because there are certain practices followed in various religion. Their way of giving gratitude is different, but they are giving gratitude. So definitely that brings the prosperity, that brings the things of the thing which they love, in abundance. So when you're grateful for the things, yeah, gratitude, the great multiplier. When you're grateful for the things you have, no matter how small they may be, you will receive more of those things. If you're grateful for the money you have, however little you will receive more money. If you're grateful for a relationship, even if it is not perfect, the relationship will get better. So here she is saying that if you're giving gratitude, even though if it is a small, give it and you will receive in multifold. So even you're having 100 rupees or 1 rupee or 10 rupee in your hand, just give gratitude to it. Thank you, God, for this money. Thank you so much, God, for this money. Or definitely it will come back to you in manifold. For the relationship also, whatever the good part of that relationship, just give gratitude to that. Just focus on that good part which happened with your spouse or your kid during the day, the good part, and give gratitude to that good part. It will multiply in manifold rather than focusing on that 90% which was not good. So this is how we have to train our mind, and everything is in our hand. Mind will try to play the game with you, but no, come back. It will try to focus you on those negative thing, whatever has happened. Every life has, every relationship has ups and downs, but bring it back and tell, no, I want to focus on this positive part of my relationship. you know just if you want to help yourself, just go through the the family album, the the photos stores in stored in your mobile. Those are the good memories. Just go through them, give love, spend, don't feel guilty about it, but just give love to it, that you got to spend such a good time with your family. you know so this is how you give love to, or give gratitude to whatever good is there in your life. Yeah. So, and this is how it will multiply in manifold when you will start giving gratitude to that area. So if you're grateful for a relationship, even if it is not perfect, the relationship will get better. If you are grateful for the job that you have, even if it is not your dream job, you will receive better opportunities in your work, because gratitude is the greatest multiplier of life. So start giving gratitude to your current job, even though if it is good or not. At least you have that job, at least you have some money coming to you. So give gratitude to the workstation or the place where you're working, the computer where you're working, the owner. Give gratitude to the company, but it should be from your heart. So that's how uh, many more good opportunities will come in your way. If the only prayers you say in your entire life is thank you, that is enough. It's such an effective sentence. The quote, it's like, if your prayer is just thank you also, your life will change. Really, your life will change. Rather than asking, just say thank you, divine, whatever. Because now, till now, we know, as per the law of attraction, whatever is happening in my life is all my creation, because of my thoughts, because of my thought and feeling and imagination, the imagination which I did for the wrong thing. We don't do it consciously, but it happened unconsciously because our mind started to think in negative. It started to visualize negative thing, and we started to give the feeling also. So, and now we are suffering because of that. So we cannot blame it to the God. You know, we can just thank him for whatever we have right now. At least we have, house to live. At least we have meals on our table. At least we have a healthy body which can move, which can sit, which can uh, eat the food, digest the food. We can see clearly. We are truly blessed, truly blessed. So gratitude begins with two simple words: thank you. Okay, but you have to feel grateful with your heart. The more. Okay, I'll just cover up this topic till here only. So gratitude begins with two simple words: saying thank you, but you have to feel grateful with your all your heart. Okay, it shouldn't be from your mouth. You should feel that gratitude, because that feeling, now you all know, the feeling is the fuel, or the feeling is the power. That that feeling will give you the power. It will make you more powerful. It will not give you, it will make you powerful. That gratitude, the feeling of gratitude. So start saying thank you, divine, thank you. Okay, the more you start to say to thank you, sorry, the more you start to say thank you, the more you will feel it. The more you love, the more love you will give. Okay, so the more you feel the gratitude, the more you are giving that love to that gratitude, and definitely you will get it multifold. So there are three ways to use the power of gratitude in your life. Every one of them is giving love. Okay, so there are three ways how you can do the gratitude practice. I'll show you. So Rhonda has listed it down. So guys, here she has, so if you'll see, all the books of hers are interlinked, you know, and she has shared the way to do it, the laws which are like, which will be helpful for us. So in this book, she made us realize the importance of our thoughts. Okay, negative and positive thoughts, and then she realized that the thoughts are making a reality. They are making a future. Okay, the thoughts attached with the feeling. Now she she said that you can get your things with help of visualization also, imagination also. Visualization and imagination is same. So we have been using that tool of imagination with our mind, but we were using for the wrong things. But now she has made you crystal clear that, see, you have to imagine the positive part. Give love to the what you love, rather than giving love to what you don't love. Okay, so this is what she said. Now she said that whatever you're giving love, you're attracting. And then she came to this gratitude practice, because it is one of the very, very effective tool which will multiply anything in many fold. Okay, so now she says that practice love, along with the love, give gratitude also. So definitely love and gratitude, they are almost the same. If you're giving gratitude, it is like giving love only to that gratitude. So be grateful for everything you have received in your life in the past. Okay, so when you're doing gratitude journaling, just give gratitude to whatever you have received in the past. It can be anything from your childhood till now. Whatever you have received, you can give gratitude to that. So one of the best way which I do is, like, I just open my photo gallery, and whatever I see, whatever the cloth I'm wearing during that time, or whatever the jewelry I'm wearing, I just give gratitude to that. So I just go day wise. wherever I can cover up, and I just keep on writing, giving the feeling. I just see that photo and just, give gratitude to that money from which I was able to buy that, the cloth or that jewelry which I'm wearing. I just give thank you to the divine. Thank you, divine, for that money. I'm so grateful that, I could afford this, buying that cloth or that trip or that lunch. So for me, that photo gallery is like very helpful for this practice actually. Okay, so be grateful for everything you are receiving in your life in the present moment. So in the present moment, it can be like the current day, whatever you have brought or whatever you're having in your house. Give gratitude to that. So past ka, you have to give gratitude to the past, present, and now. She's saying be grateful for what you want in your life, as though you have received it. So this will be a gratitude for your future. Okay, so you can say, you can say that thank you, divine, for, I'm planning, if suppose I'm planning to buy an oven, so I can just say thank you, divine, for the money, so that I could buy the oven, or you can, sorry, you can write that I'm so grateful of, having money so that I could buy this oven. So this is how you can, or if you have to pay the bill, electricity bill, so you can mention that I'm so grateful of, having money so that I could pay my bills. So these are the, you can be grateful for the future things also. So when you do these are the three important steps which she always says to do it. Okay, so when you do these three, you are covering the whole, it becomes a full, you're protecting your, I mean, it is like 360-degree of gratitude, it happens. So past, maybe like whatever you have done, you have created the potholes because of not being grateful. So when you give gratitude to your past, you're filling those potholes. And if you're giving it for the present, so definitely your future will be good. And when you're giving the gratefulness, or you're giving your gratitude for your future, then it's amazing journey. Okay, so she has made a foolproof thing. So if you're not grateful for what you have received and what you're receiving, you're not giving love. Okay, and you don't have the power to change any of your current circumstances. So in order to get the power in you, you have to start doing gratitude, a very important tool. Okay, so always give gratitude to your past, present, and the future too, on the daily basis. When you give thanks for what you have received and what you're continuing to receive, it multiplies those things. At the same time, gratitude brings what you want. Be grateful for what you want in your life, as though you have received it. And the law of attraction says you must receive it. Okay, so I just end up till here, and I'll take daily teachings. Just wait. Yeah. Day 36. It says the law of attraction is impersonal. It operates just like a photocopying machine. The law of photocopying what you're thinking and feeling in every moment, and then sending an exact copy back to you, which becomes your life. So yes, in the power book, we have already got the idea of this quote in very deep. So whatever we are thinking and giving the feeling, you're attracting the same thing in your life with help of law of attraction. So it is never impersonal. It is like equal for everyone. Okay, so yeah, that makes your ability to change your entire world so very easy. Okay, to feel, sorry, to change the outside world, all you have to do is to change the way you think and feel. Now we can understand it more well, and the law of attraction will photocopy the change. So start giving love so that you start receiving them more in abundance. Okay, so the change is never outside, the change is from within. You have to start that change from within, then only the world outside will start changing. day 37. To change our lives, at some point we have to decide that rather than suffer anymore, we are going to live in happiness. And only way we can do that is to make the decision of looking for things to appreciate no matter what. See, over here, she is saying, no matter what the situation or circumstances, start looking out for things you can appreciate. Okay, because when you distract yourself on the things you are appreciating, you are attracting that thing in your life. Okay, so as we begin to focus on the good things and the brighter side of the things, the law of attraction responds by sending back to us exact photocopy of our new thoughts, and good things begin to appear, and even more good things, and then more. So, the company of good people is also very important. The company of good group or good people who are like always jolly, who keeps on cracking jokes, and keep you in good mood. So be in company of those people rather than people who are just like full of, ठीक है, that is their life. Just pray for them that they are shown the light by the divine. So, but it's on you. You should at least take the effort and see what in which company you are. Okay, but don't give wrong feelings to them also. Yeah, we all are entirely free to choose whatever we want. The power is in your hands now, and you are the one who chooses how to use that power in your own life. You can choose. So only humans can choose, and we only have that power. No one else has. To have a happier life today or put it off until tomorrow. What feels better? You choose. Amazing. So anything? Yeah. Any questions? So the focus is of this chapter was more on, keep taking your own efforts to keep yourself positive, to keep yourself more happy, and give signal to the universe by saying, I love this, I love that, or whatever you love, express it and feel it also. Okay, so it's an exercise for you today. In a day, just see how many things you have given the love, and yes, definitely the gratitude. If possible, try to use this practice in your daily life as far as possible to get more results in your life, because when you are grateful, you will be given more. You will be given more. So yeah, so from this chapter we can take up this thing that we have to express the love by saying, I love that, or whatever, the things you love, and then practicing the gratitude for the past, present, and the future. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining in today. We'll see you all tomorrow, and have a blessed day and keep practicing. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.